I'm coming for that red coat. Welcome to another episode of Thrift Like a Stylist. This is a series I do here on my YouTube channel where we treat the thrift store like our trend report. We gather the information on the trends coming from the media outlets and the magazines, and we head into the thrift store and we find those trends. Today, we are tackling winter trends. Not the fall trends, but the more layered up yummy winter trends. Before we hop into the trends and thrifting those trends, I wanted to introduce you to the sponsor for today's video, which is HomeGlow. HomeGlow is a 5-star cleaning service that you can book online and make it super affordable and super easy for you and your schedule. I've been loving my HomeGlow experience. I love that you can hop online and book your cleaner as soon as you need to. If you have a party, you have people coming over, you had a crazy weekend and you want it cleaned up for the week ahead, I love that you can hop online and schedule a cleaner, and you're using local cleaners in your community and they are getting 100% of the fee goes directly to them. Just a little bit how it works. You head to homeglow.com, you select the date and time that you're looking for a cleaner, how long you want your cleaning, and then it's going to suggest cleaners in your area that are available for your dates. You can look at those cleaners, look at the reviews from those cleaners, and then select one. They will get a request sent to them and you'll hear back pretty quickly within 30 minutes or so if your cleaner is booked for the date and time that you are interested in. So it's so easy. I've done this so many times, especially whenever I have guests coming in town, and it's the holiday season, so I've had it so much just with so many parties and events happening here in my home. I feel like I'm booking a cleaner every other week. Or you can also opt into the Forever Clean membership, and that saves you $30 an hour for all your future cleanings. And it's backed by the HomeGlow Happiness Guarantee. And also, just to let you know, HomeGlow is available only in the US. So you can take home cleaning off your plate by heading to homeglow.com/bjones or scan the QR code right here and you'll get your first 3 hours of cleaning for only $19. And before we head to the thrift store, I wanted to chat through a few of the winter trends that we're going to be on the lookout for. A lot of these are kind of similar to the ones we talked about for fall, but I think it's fun to refocus heading into the new season. Winter does feel like a little bit more of a layered up cozy season. We have the holidays for December, and then January and February are chilly and layered, and you want those colors and things that make you happy. So we're going to talk through some of the trends that I'm really excited about. And I love to reference and take a trend article and then bring that with us into the thrift store, which is what we're going to do today. So I've pulled these from whowhatwear.com UK and their list of winter trends to shop and be on the lookout for, but we're gonna approach that as a stylist in the thrift store. The first one is a combo of two different trends that I saw a lot of, which is the foundations and the classics. And this is a lot of the menswear, the suiting, the tailoring, the great button downs, oversized blazers, slouchy denim, all the things that I just think are essential for every wardrobe. And I think, you know, of course, we can always wear them, but I do think starting off the new year with some of these foundational pieces is key because they really are trend and timeless. And we're going to go to the thrift store with this in mind. And I'm so excited because we're going to really tackle this in the men's section. There's always color trends, and two really hot colors right now are red. Everyone knows that. A pop of red, 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 red. It's having a moment. It's been really fun because I actually didn't have a lot of red, but I've been bringing it in from Thrifting Finds, and I found that great red leather jacket recently. And so just finding those little eye-catching red pieces, even like the scarf that I'm wearing, it just brings a little pop to the outfit. But solid reds are huge. Popping those on head to toe red. And then also another color that's really fun to explore is butter yellow. So this is a fun color to be on the lookout for in the thrift store. And I always say that colors are the easiest thing to look for in the thrift store because you can really just scan for those colors. You're just looking for the solid colors in the mix of everything. And so it just helps you really zone in instead of being overwhelmed by the entire rack. The next trend we're going to focus on is check yourself, which is checkered prints. And those are always big this time of year, but I think what's fun about this approach is it's very colorful. It's really popping the outfit with a colored checkered print. If there's someone that I think of when it comes to this, it's Vivienne Westwood. I always love how she does checkered print, but we're going to just be looking for that in all different ways. If it's trousers, blazers, jackets, scarves, anything and everything with a check print. And then this is more kind of an accessory trend that I'm really loving right now, and that's the idea of under wraps, using capes and big scarves to add another layer to your outfit, to add another color, another print. I recently just found this gorgeous knit shawl cape situation that has so many fun colors on it when I was in Carlsbad, and that really just made me think so much of this trend. I loved how Etro did this, especially. They just did great, you know, kind of 70s jet set vibes, but then threw over these eye-catching plaid wraps over everything, and I loved that. We're going to be on the lookout for capes, shawls, large scarves, that kind of stuff to really wrap ourselves up in. There's plenty more trends, but those are the ones that we're going to tackle in the thrift store today. I feel like these are ones also that I feel like we can find pretty easily, and I always say, yes, it's fun to have direction in the thrift store and have some of these trends, but you never know what you're going to find. So one, be ready for a spontaneous find, but also don't be disappointed if you don't find everything. It really is just about that constant sense of knowing. And then when you go into all these thrift stores, it helps to really focus your eye looking for those different things. So I'm so excited because I love winter. I love this time of year. I just think I'm such a maximalist that if I get to layer, that makes me really excited. So let's head to the thrift store and see which trends we're going to find today in the thrift store and thrift like a stylist. Welcome to Savers. We are going to be thrifting all of those winter trends that I just chatted about and giving you a live trend report right here in the thrift store. So let's go see what we can find. We are all about the checkered prints, and especially in fun colors. These are more classic colors, but it's got the pop of red in it. And as you can even see with what I'm wearing today, I'm loving the idea of wrapping up in another layer with a checkered print. And this one is more of a scarf style, so you could wear it the way I'm wearing it. But I also think taking it and doing like a wraparound style, of course, many other ways to wear scarves, but just think of these checker print scarves as an added layer to the outfit, not just practical to keep you warm, but really just to add more color and texture to the outfit. And this is just another great example, and I love this because this is what's happening right now, which is picking out checker prints that have more of a fun pop of color that's going to bring that whimsy to your outfit. So I actually think this would have looked really great with what I'm wearing today, just that pop of green, pulling the green from the skirt up into the outfit. And I loved how Etro chose big checker print scarves and wrapped them around blazers with skirts, and then they had wide leg trousers, very 70s, but then like with this pop of print on top of everything. And here's the perfect example of the classic. This is the Burberry style print. I doubt this is Burberry. Let's see. Right now, I'm speechless. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is why you thrift. You find these gems. I spotted that this was the Burberry print. That is just classic. It's going to look good for the rest of my life. And it's actually Burberry. Within the category under wraps, we are all about the cape, wrapping up in a scarf, and I found this beautiful scarf that is a horse print, and this is just gorgeous, and I think it's just going to add, you know, something interesting to the outfit. You could wear it as a cape, you could wrap it up around your neck, you could even do this around your waist. So there's so many different options, but I think it's about finding the scarves that, one, are really great quality, they have beautiful prints on them, also really fun colors, something that's just going to add interest to the outfit. This also makes me think of a little bit of the ranch heiress might have this in her closet. I'm in the cardigan section, which is a great area to look for the under wraps trend, the idea of wrapping up a, you know, a scarf, a cape, all of that. There's going to be a lot of these hand knit capes that, you know, lots of people have made. I love that this is this cornflower blue, so you could really add some color to your outfit. And I think it's really fun with colors like this. If you feel a little stuck, go on Pinterest and type in cornflower blue color palette, and then it'll come up with all these different ideas on colors to wear with the color that you just found. So, you know, like a chocolate brown and cornflower blue and maybe a green might be a really fun combo. I think that's a fun way to spark new ideas of dressing, especially when you find a solid color. So this is a great look for that under wraps trend. This is more of a, what I think of as a Y2K piece if you want to do styling with the wraps and kind of just add some personality to the outfit. I do think pieces like this are great because of the fringe and all of that. It almost feels like you've added a collar to your outfit. So I think these are fun, not so much winter layers, but they can add, you know, just that personality to the look. I just found a great option for the checkered print. This gorgeous jacket with dolman sleeves. It's got really interesting details on it here with the little button closures and this contrast of the checker print with the brown. And it's more of a cocoon shape. I honestly feel like thrifting coats should just be what everybody does because the amount of amazing coats in thrift stores is incredible. I love this because of the shape, and it's just got more of a great kind of classic neutral with the checker print. Looking for the checker print, I found this great vintage little mini, which I love. Again, we're looking for the fun mix of color. I love that it has kind of that navy, but with some pops of butter yellow in it. And I actually really love to, you know, a mini with tights, color tights right now is so great. But I actually also love to wear these over pants or over other skirts. I think adding like a mini skirt can almost be an exaggerated belt to an outfit. So I think this could be really fun to do some print mixing with another checker print skirt or a checker print pair of pants, and then a blazer and a bow blouse and a vest if you wanted to go crazy and have a little Mad Hatter moment. I love this shrunken blazer for an option for the checker print. I love that it has the velvet little contrast details here on the collar, and then also it has the cute elbow patches. I really love the idea of a shrunken blazer being worn under another blazer. I think that's a fun way almost to have that idea of a vest on under a jacket. And that is what's kind of great about shrunken blazers is you can do layering with them. But I also think this style, worn similarly to how I'm wearing it today, more of like a tailored fitted look, and then you could play up the look with some ties, more checker prints. Actually, this could look really good juxtaposed with more of a slouchy, oversized trouser. And then you've got this really kind of shrunken fitted checker print on top. Found this sleeveless mock neck, and this isn't necessarily exactly from one category of the trends, but I do love it. It has the pop of red in it, which is big this season, and also does kind of play around with that same idea of under wraps, you know, wrapping up in something, adding those layers. And I definitely feel like there's a lot of slouchy, oversized dressing happening right now. So pairing this over even a slouchy pair of denim and a men's button down, and you've got loafers and a ball cap, it's the perfect weekend look. So super easy breezy and easy to wear. Perfect checker print, all the bold colors, pops of blue, red, white. I love that. It's a little bit more of a fitted style, so you can do some, you know, little kind of a skirt tucked in and a blazer over it, a leather jacket with this, some red pants. I love this checker print vest. I found a perfect red slash also checker print dress. I love this. It has asymmetric details with this interesting collar, and then it buttons all the way down the front. This also reminds me of a Vivienne Westwood style piece, and I would wear it more that way. I wouldn't wear it probably as much as a dress, but I would layer it over some pants and then belt it up in an interesting way and use the buttons, you know, uniquely. So I'm going to try this on and kind of play around with it. Also, this is very fun because this is a original Katempo Casuals tag, which are really rare and wonderful pieces to find. So I'm very excited. When it comes to looking for all of the classics, the essentials, the men's department is my absolute favorite to do that. I love to look for oversized blazers. I love to look for denim and trousers and sweaters, button downs. Honestly, the list goes on. You can really find so many of the great pieces here. And I think one of the reasons is in the men's department, there's a lot less trend styling to the piece. There's a lot less cut in or added embellishments or stretch. It's just the raw basic classics, and I think that's what makes them so great. And they wear like that as well. My favorite denim are my men's Dickies denim, and I belt them up and they just have that great slouch. And I think every time I wear them, I'm out and about and women constantly approach me and say, oh my gosh, I love your denim. Where did you get them? The men's department of the thrift store. It's the best place for denim. So we're going to look around and see about the classics here in the men's department. I'm coming for that red coat. I wanted to grab it from you. Thank you. Ooh, and that. One of the biggest trends of the season, I've talked about it in a lot of my videos, and this is carrying on through the winter, is red. And definitely one statement pop of red, or you could go all over red, but I'm loving the statement pop of red. I found this incredible vintage Gap corduroy little jacket, which has more of a crimson red, which I love. And this is so perfect for the holiday season and the winter season. I have a leather version, which I love, but having corduroy and more of the cozy pop of red, and it's more of that pea coat, classic double-breasted style jacket. In the men's department, looking for denim, this is what I first look for. It's the wash, even the waistband, and the tag. I feel like those three things kind of draw my eye. I can tell I'm going to be interested just based off those three. So thankfully at Savers, they flip all the waistbands out, so I can kind of scan and look along the waistbands and tell if it's a brand that I'm interested in. Also from the wash, often I like a very selvage denim, either a dark wash, very stiff, or a really great light wash 90s. And I found a few options that are really great right here. First of all, we're going to try these on too, so you guys will get a chance to see, but we've got some Wrangler denim They're really stiff. There's no stretch in them, and they have a great wash. They've even been chopped. Sometimes I find these chopped denim in the men's department. It's perfect. I also, right next to it, spotted some 505s of Levi's. 505 is a great fit, as well as the 501. Those are the two that I look for. And this is the classic 90s wash that you just want, that light wash. These look perfect. I'm going to keep scanning the men's department. And often I get asked, you know, how do you know what size you are in men's? And honestly, it's really just about trying it out, because I don't think there's one size in men's that works for me. It's really depends on when it was made, the fit, the length, all of it. So just try it on is a really good tip. I also just spotted these that are really interesting. They're more of a workwear denim, which I kind of like. It has some interesting details to it. This is called Bulwark Protective Apparel. And this is the kind of stuff that I look for, more of that workwear, utilitarian denim. It's going to have a great, more of a cargo fit sometimes. So just keeping your eye out for something that is unexpected, that maybe you don't know that you want a Bulwark style denim. We're going to see if they work. But here's another pair of Wranglers, actually. That's really great. So men's denim, they're great. Also men's pants. I love a double pleat. So looking for something with a double pleat is also something I keep my eye out for. I might have talked about this in every single thrifting video, but thrifting the men's blazer section is my go-to. This one I'm wearing today is not from the men's department. A little distracted by some denim, but men's blazers are my favorite. They're perfectly oversized. I have a lot of the classics. I mean, I think having a pinstripe navy, pinstripe black, having a camel color in the mix, maybe an olive green are some of my absolute favorites. So definitely check those off your list first, but then go in, see if you can find some of the more unique options. Like this one is a little more oversized for me, but something with this kind of tweedy, interesting houndstooth print is really great. Or if there's anything with different colors, always be on the lookout for those. I also love to find a corduroy, not this option, but a corduroy blazer is fun to have in the mix as well. Since the men's section is a little trickier, I thought I'd go ahead and try on some of these denim, and we can see how they fit and how they would work worn by me. And then I'll also let you know the sizes of what these are, you know, just based off of how they fit on me. Okay, these are perfect. These are the Levi 505. And look, this is a perfect example of the length often works on men's denim. I think men have had them, you know, kind of cropped. So these are literally like a perfect 505 on me. They've got like a great slouch. Oh my gosh, literally perfection. They are lower on my hip, but they have more of that kind of slouchy fit to them. They're a perfect wash. Oh my goodness, these are the denim we're all looking for. They're right here in the men's section of the thrift store. All right, now we are trying on a men's blazer, and this is another perfect example. This is how I like to wear them often, kind of where it hits midway on my hand. It's going to be a little bit, you know, past my butt like that. This one has a little more structure. Sometimes I like it a little looser, but I think having a tweed option like this during the winter is perfect, and it feels like the English countryside in a blazer. And you can do, you know, these look great cinched in with a belt. You can flip the collars and kind of wrap it up, or of course just worn, you know, open with button down with a tie, worn with a vest similar to what I'm wearing. It looks great with the Levi's. It's perfect. So these are a little more slouchy than I like them if they're going to be the kind of more fitted look, if that makes sense. If they're too big and they fall off, I kind of like that more, because then I can belt them up, pull them up at the waist. I can do the crisscross denim. These are almost just like in that in-between space where I don't like how they fit here, and they're like dropping a little too low. But something that I do love about these that I have seen often is that somebody chopped the bottoms. So they already have that great cropped fit. And this is just a good idea for you if you want to, you know, thrift men's denim and you don't want them to be too long. You can crop them like that. I like to have the alternative of cropped and long denim. But anyways, I'll take these off and let you know the size on these just for reference. A little styling note that I think is really fun is that with a cropped pair of denim like this, I think this is a great way to wear this skirt over denim and even do a heel with that. There's something about the cropped denim with the more full skirt that makes it work. I think if the pant was long, it wouldn't look like it goes together as much, but there's something about that cropped style that actually just makes this really cute. This is the trend of the year, I feel like, red. And this is such a fun version of the red trend with it being corduroy old Gap. It's that kind of pea coat style, but more of a shrunken fit. But I think this is so cute. It has the double-breasted button closures, but I think worn, you know, buttoned up is really cute like this, or worn open. It just adds that pop of red that we're loving. And I think having just different versions that kind of check different boxes, different categories is fun to play with. So having that more cozy corduroy is so perfect for right now in December, but also heading into that January, February when you want some color in your life and the gray skies. All right, so this is the Contempo casual dress, which is amazing. I love you can button it all the way up the side like that or wear it open. But what I love about this is you could wear this as a dress, and I might, but I think I like it more as a top, just buttoning a few, and then I'd probably do some ruching with it the way that Vivian does. Oh, I love that. And just with the check print in this red color. So this season, but also just adds interest and color and texture to the outfit. Just in regards to sizing, those Wranglers that were cropped were a 32-32, and I think that's interesting because the Bulwark denim is the exact same size, but they fit completely different. One was just too big and didn't really fit the way that I wanted them to, and the other one is perfection. So I think that's just a good example of that you need to try them on to really find your fit. It isn't really the sizing in the denim. Honestly, pick any denim that looks good, even if it just seems like it's very off size, and just try it out because you'll never know. I had so much fun bringing you all inside the thrift store thrifting for these winter trends, and that is one thing you need to know with thrifting is that you will not always find what you're looking for, especially if you are going in with a specific thing in mind. You should always go in and just look and find good things that you love, but it is fun to approach it with some trends in mind and just know that you're going to cross them off slowly as you work your way through different thrift stores. But I feel very excited about some of the ones that we found today. A ton of checker prints, some really great red options, and the classic essentials, all of those menswear pieces that are just a must-have. Thank you so much for watching Thrift Like a Stylist. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel. I have new videos every single Thursday. And finally, always play dress up. Bye.